Pamela anatukana na watu online. Mbona watusiza Pamela online na just like huyu si wetu. Pamela. Yeah, just block them. Sawa, perfect.
Hi guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and what's up everybody. I hope you're doing good and that everything is okay. I hope that God has taken good care of you and that God has taken good care of your families. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you guys in good health. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case watching me for the very first time, my name is Victoria Mima, and once again, it's a pleasure to have you on board. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for everything. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much for being part and parcel of this beautiful journey, guys. I appreciate you so much. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for coming back. You are amazing, and I love you so much. To my new subscribers, please feel at home, feel appreciated. These are more positivity, and you should say that giving up is not an option. The woman you seeing on a screen is none other than Victoria Mima, and once again, it's a pleasure to have you on board. Thank you so much for kind words. Thank you so much for words of affirmation. The truth of the matter is that your encouraging words is the fuel behind this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, last week, there was something that was happening between Pamela and online fans. But before then, maybe ningewapatia ka story tu kadogo, ndio najua umesoma title, si ndio? Tulia. So Pamela went and visited her son, okay? And you know, they just did content, literally, she did content with her son, of which I don't see any problem with that. But you see online, people takes things differently. Sinaambianga kwa online ukipost kitu, kuna wenye watachukulia kwa uzuri, kuna wenye watakuelewa, na kuna wenye hawatakuelewa. That is how online operates, and nobody can change that. So I think Pamela maybe read comments and saw some of the people that maybe she knows that were commenting negative. And so Pamela went ahead and wrote a very long statement. And most of you even shared me with that statement. But I had just chose like not to react on it. Kwa sababu mimi kitu moja najua, mtandao ni hivyo. Unaweza post kitu, wakuchukulia negative wachukulie, na wakuchukulia positive wachukulie. So kwa online, we don't expect nothing minus that. It's either we have got people that will take your content in a positive way, na wengine wataichukulia in a negative way. And we cannot change that because that is how online operates. But for me, because even for those that were like, Vicky, Pamela and rant online, most of you, I only had one answer to you. That is not the best way for Pamela to, that is not the way Pamela was supposed to go about during all that drama. Na najua nyinyi wote mlikuanga mnajiuliza kwa nini Vicky anasema ati because for me I was like, even Pamela was it was not necessary for her kuchapisha ile long text. Unajua ukishaingia kwa mtandao, si encourage matusi, si encourage watu kutukanana, but mtandao hivyo ndio iko. So unaonanga una post, so unaonanga kuna mtu, by the way there is a lady anapenda DM kuniambia ati na wewe unajifanyanga unajua kizungu, mbona uko Saudi? So it means I cannot change that person, right? Therefore I can't stop what I am doing because she feels threatened by my English. And that is how I usually take online. We've got some things that, and some people that you cannot change them. But for me, I said, and I want to say it here, that long text, kujibizana, kutukanana, it was very unprofessional and it was very unnecessary. Online, you don't operate like that. Literally, you don't. And I know maybe somebody's watching this video who is close to her. By the way, we are not enemies. At times, we even interact. But I am just saying that was not the way she was supposed to handle that particular matter. Online, akuendang give ati, ukiona comments kidogo, unaanza write scripture. It does not operate that way. But ladies and gentlemen, and yesterday was on Monday. And Monday is always Obina show live. And guess who reacted on the whole drama? It was none other than Obina. And Obina said this, na I think mmeiona mwanzo wa hii video. Kama hujaiona, rudi tena ndio usianze kunipigia makelele na hata hujawatch. Obina was like, Obina told Pamela, wakati aliingia tu pale kazini akamwambia ati mimi niliona ukitukanana kwa mtandao nikasema huyu si wetu. That is what Obina said. And Obina told Pamela usitukanane kwa mtandao, you block those people. Ndio Pamela akamjibu hapo ati sawa, hata tumeshaongea na Omosh. So I think even Omosh was told her or explained to her that this is not the way to handle online drama and online pressure. However, guys, I want to say this before I dive into all this conversation. Wewe kama fan, haujui kwa nini mtu ako Nairobi na mtoto wake ako Ushago. Haujui kwa nini Victoria ako Saudi Arabia na mtoto wake ako Nairobi, si ndio? Ama mtoto wake ako Ushago. Ama kwa nini ujui kwa nini Victoria ako Saudi Arabia na mtoto wake ako Ushago. You cannot understand. That is why I keep telling fans, at times, let us just let people be. You cannot be that person. And again, if somebody being online doesn't mean that lazima watoto wake waishi place. I think I just wanted to make that one clear. Now ambianga guys, let's just be fans. Mambo zingine za kuingilia personal lives za watu who has make sense, because by the end of the day much more tuna complain. Example, Pamela anatutukana. Mnajua hata ni mtoto wa mtu pia yako na feeling. Imagine kuchukua ile tu content alifanya na mtoto wake kuanza kumtusi ama kuanza kutusi mtoi wake. So unaona si vizuri. So at times we should just do the right things at the right time and at the right place. But ladies and gentlemen, Obina telling Pamela whatever he told her, it is very significant. Very, very significant. You see, I keep telling these people, at times Obina communicates na jokes, but he means what he says. Because he was like, usitukane mtu kwa online, and he was very serious about that. Block them. Ndio Pamela akasema hapana, hata tumeongea na Omosh. Why do you think Obina told Pamela to stop arguing and insulting people here online? Number one reason, and nimeshawaelezea, that is how online is. Examples unaonanga hata wamama wakubwa wanatukananga Talisha wa baba Talisha. Mtu uko na akili unaweza tusi mtoto kama huyo, yet that baby is a miracle baby. Lakini unaonanga watu wanamtusi regardless of everybody knowing that baby's story. People still do whatever they feel like they want to do, even on Baba Talisha's page. So what does that one tell you? It tells you mtandao iko hivyo. Once umepost kitu kwa online, don't expect kila mtu ataipenda ama kila mtu atataka afanye hivyo. People take things differently. Kuna mwenye ataichukulia kwa uzuri na kuna mwenye ataichukulia kwa ubaya. So that is how online is. So it doesn't mean that when you write long post kutukanana, sijui kusema, sijui watu walikuwa wanataka kulala na ndio wakupee kazi, doesn't mean that ukiandika hivyo watastop. This is online and that is how online operates. Like for me, I have a very easy tactic of how I deal with these negative people here online. Mimi ukinitusi mara ya kwanza kwa platform yangu, mimi nitakuangalia tu. Ukinitusi tena nitaona haina haja tuanze kutukanana na wewe kwa platform yangu. So what should I do? I'll just block you. It is as simple as that. Kwa sababu nikianza kusema nitukanane na watu wote, guys, siku moja nitatukanana na watu wangapi? So even Pamela should understand that that is how online operates. Ukishakuwa mtu wa mtandao usidhani atutapendwa. And therefore kuandika because, no, let me give it as the second reason. So Obina understands online inakuanga hivyo. Whether Pamela tukanane ama situkanane, mtandao ni hivyo. The second reason, guys, ladies and gentlemen, is that there is something that Pamela said. Ati au watu wote alienda wape kaza wakumpea. Ni Obina tu peke yake aliwapea. Ni Obina tu peke yake alimpea. So in this, from that sentence only, we have now involved in Obina as a brand. And you know, currently Obina has been fighting a lot of battles here online. And it deeply affected Obina's brand. That is a fact. Take that one to the nearest bank. So Obina wouldn't wish to go back where he was sometimes back. Because unajua, Pamela example tuseme akikorofishana na mtu online. Nini kitu ya kwanza inakuja kwa akili ya fans? Anafanyanga kazi wapi? Anafanyanga kazi kwa Obina TV Updates. Obina TV Updates ama Obina Show Live iko under nani? Obina Show Live iko under Obina. So even Obina as a brand, it's being affected. Thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, Obina was guiding Pamela. Unajua, we understand ndiye amejoin industry juzi. But online ukiwa tuseme ukianza kujulikana kidogo, there is no need of you responding to people mwaso hailetangi maana. Niwaulize swali. Kama baby angekuwa kujibu kila mtu mwenye anamtukana, angekuwa anajibu watu wangapi per day? Even Obina just himself, kama angekuwa anajibu kila mtu mwenye anawatusi, wangekuwa anajibu watu wangapi? Wengi sana, si ndio? So there is no need. Haina maana, haina maana kabisa. The fifth reason, ladies and gentlemen, is that mnajua hata Pamela pia ana grow, si ndio? And kuna kuanga na kazi yenye anafanyanga cleaning services. Ukiwa na kazi ya clean, guys, unaweza muita. So hii kutukanana na watu haileti shangwe. It means even Obina understands that this girl wanna become a brand one day. So what Obina is doing is he is trimming her brand, like kutrim. Akiona kitu mbaya anatoa, kitu mzuri inabaki, so that by the end of the day, even as she grows and becomes a brand, atakuwa na a good image, brand yake itakuwa sawa, watu watakuwa wanasema brand yake iko positive, iko with a lot of positivity, and that is how it should be. The fourth reason, ladies and gentlemen, is that Obina was disappointed. Kuna time, let me mention him because niko na sababu. Kuna time Omosh alikuanga na clash sana na mafans online. Na nikaambia Omosh, si ati wewe ni mbaya, lakini shida yako unapatikananga kila mahali. Unajua ukifanya kazi na brand kama ya Obina, at times you restrain yourself. And Omosh has avoided that thing. Siku hizi hata ukimtafuta huwezi mpata haraka. Na hiyo imeondoa a lot of negativity and a lot of drama. Truth or false. So even Pamela must follow the same suit. You don't have to be seen or appear anywhere when you realize the kind of a brand that you are working with. At times, yes, you might be having something to say, but for the sake of a brand that you are working with, you just restrain yourself. Avoid mambo mingi, avoid drama, avoid sijui nini na nini, like you just restrain yourself. And so even Obina was like giving Pamela, sending a message to Pamela that you don't have to respond to everything. That means you don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to be everywhere. Lakini hata pia nyima fans nimewaambia kitu. Musikwe mnaanza kutusi mtu, like in this scenario, guys, wewe sema ati unamwambia ati maybe ako wapi na mtoto ako wapi. Si nimewaelezea, wewe hujui sababu kwa nini mtu ako mahali yako na mtoto wake ako mahali yako. Kwa hivyo sisi tu support tu na tukue mafans. Even as fans, we can help avoid all this negativity, all this drama and everything of the sort. I don't know what you think, but Pamela, you must learn. You don't answer to anybody here online. You don't respond to everything. Mainly because of the brand that you are working with. At times you might be having something to say, but for the sake of a brand that you are working with, you just decide to restrain yourself. Tell me what you think down there in the comment section. Because from me, I wish to see in my next video, guys. Bye.